Oh well, hello Pisces, how you doing? I hope you're really well. My name is Diane and we're going to do a general reading for May. Although it is a timeless reading, Pisces, you know, so whenever you happen to get this is when you were meant to see it. You are very welcome here as always. Thank you very much for taking the time to check out the reading. I appreciate it so much. And if you feel like it resonates with you and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I'd appreciate that a lot. And I also have a new channel out, Pisces, called How to Train Your Caterpillar, which is a spiritual life coaching channel. So if you feel like checking that out for me, I would really appreciate it. And I will leave the link in the description box. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Oh, this is a nice card. You have Magenta, connect to your deepest inner knowing. I just think that's a really nice color. So I feel like you're being very guided by your intuition at the moment. It's also a number 5, which talks about change. So I feel like because you're following your intuition, it's going to be leading to a lot of change for you. You're also going to be activating some kind of healing power that you have. So this is a number 10 as well, which talks about cycles coming to an end. So I do feel like there's change, something's coming to an end. Because, you know, Pisces are such a psychic sign. But often, you know, when there's somebody shouting very loudly about their opinion, it can often kind of, if you're not confident enough in your intuition, they can overshadow what you know to be true, right? Even though your intuition is screaming at you, like, don't listen to this idiot. This idiot doesn't know what they're talking about. Your logical brain is like, no, I'm going to listen to the idiot. They're shouting really loudly. Dunning-Kruger syndrome. They're shouting really loudly. They must know what they're talking about. So I feel like it's just coming to an end, that period of your life. Yeah, just as I was saying that, you have a whole bunch of cards confirming that. And also, yeah, I do feel like you're activating, it's like innate natural healing. You may even be, getting involved in healing in some way. Like you might be joining a healing group, or you might be going to like a spiritualist church, or you might be doing Reiki or something like that. That might be something you're about to get into, or using your psychic gifts to heal other people, like even with the tarot or something, like giving people peace of mind. So just as I was talking about moving on, you have the 6 of Swords. So it's like, see how she can see? It's like you're finally seeing through the veil, like you're finally seeing through the curtain. And I don't just mean the veil like between the worlds, I mean, because this is, you know, when it talks about connecting to your deepest inner knowing, I know it's not the color of the third eye chakra, but that's what they're talking about. The deepest inner knowing is your third eye being activated, which allows you to see through the veil, but also allows you to see things for what they really are down here in the 3D. So I don't know, that could be a situation that you've gotten yourself into that you're like, oh, I don't need to be here. This is not good for me. I'm not doing this. It could be a person. It could be a way of viewing yourself, like a lack of confidence that you're moving past. But see how she looks very confident. She looks very strong. And it's like you're about to start having like a genuine interest in life again, is what I want to say. Because you're going to be viewing it from a different way. And with the 6 of Swords, you've obviously been in some kind of 5 of Swords energy. So whether that was people or it was a bad headspace, I don't know yet. But you also have the 3 of Swords here and the 5 of Wands. So you're moving away from this energy. This 3 of Swords and the 5 of Wands is what you're moving away from. Okay, because the 6 of Swords is like moving into harmony. You know, you've not been in a harmonious space, but you're going there now. So with the 3 of Swords, it could have been some kind of heartbreak, you know, or it could have, you know, this card in particular, this deck talks about sadness and isolation that you're coming out of now. But just challenging times. I just feel like there's been a lot of challenging times for you that are coming to an end. You know? Let's get another couple from this deck. What else for Pisces, please? Is that 5 of Wands, you know, there could have been a lot of chaos. You might have found that you had to be very defensive, like have your guard up with some people because they were always coming for you or something. What else for Pisces? You have the Hierophant. So some of you might be about to be teachers. I do kind of feel like this for you guys with the Hierophant here. Like there's something, I feel like it's something to do with healing, like your natural psychic gifts. Like you might be starting some kind of psychic business or like healing business, or you could even be a doctor or a nurse, or you could be a carer or something like this. But I feel like a lot of you are going into some kind of teaching people about how to heal. Because you have the knowledge now is the thing. It's like you've been there, you've done that, you've bought the t-shirt, you have all this experience. It's actually very similar to Cancer's reading. But yours seems to be a greater focus on like teach, like you might actually be a teacher. You have a lot of 5s in this reading. Things are about to change for you. I wouldn't be surprised if they change quite quickly because you have 5, 5, 5. So maybe get ready for quick changes coming in. You could also, of course, you could be teaching children. You know, you could be like teaching, you could also be teaching a class, you know, something like this. But with the Hierophant as well, I just feel like you're being very open to what the universe has for you. You know, like maybe things didn't go as planned, or maybe Spirit threw you a curveball in some way. You know, maybe you were never ever planning on being a teacher or like going into some kind of healing business, but that's kind of where you've ended up, and I feel like you're just opening up to it now. And you, okay, you have open up. Just as I was saying that. Why, camera, why? Thank you. So you have the 4 of Pentacles here, but you know, it talks about opening up. It's just a little confirmation, really, about literally what I was just talking about. I feel like you're getting a lot of information through your crown chakra. You're becoming like, especially because this, it's nothing to do with the 4 of Pentacles, but it's in this deck. She's like got her hands above her head. Look. See how it's like information coming in through the crown chakra, right? And in fact, it's just because she's opened up. Like I just feel like all this information is going to be starting to flow to you. You're kind of, especially with the Hierophant, like you're becoming very open to what the universe has been trying to give you. You know, because when the crown chakra opens, it's like you start to see the interconnectedness of things. So you may be getting into a place where you're starting to see why certain things happened. Like, yeah, they sucked at the time, but now you have all this extra knowledge, like all this extra information. And maybe for some of you, like if it hadn't happened, you wouldn't have got into tarot, you wouldn't have got into spiritualism, blah, 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 right? I'm gonna go into a different deck. Okay, there we go. All right, what else for Pisces, please? There may be something here about a lack mindset that you're moving away from as well with that 4 of Pentacles. It could also be, for some of you, you may have been in a, there may have been some kind of heartbreak and you've almost been in hermit mode, but I feel like you're kind of opening up and maybe letting people back in again. Or this could be the first time in your life you've ever opened up, you know? Okay, clarify that 6 of Swords. Clarify the 6 of Swords, please, Spirit. I think I'm supposed to use this other deck. Okay. What else for Pisces, please? Clarify the... Okay, so this is like your reward coming in. I'm just going to take the top one. Yeah, this... It's come out underneath the 6 of Swords. You have this 9 of Pentacles. This well-deserved reward. So it was definitely lessons. You've been through a lot of lessons, and I feel like you needed the lessons so you could kind of teach them to other people in some way. Or it was like designed to activate your spiritual gifts, because that's how they do it, you know. Because the thing is, if life is just peachy and rosy all the time, your spiritual gifts are never going to be activated, because you're not going to care. You know what I mean? You're not going to be going looking for God, and you're not going to be trying to connect to spirit, really, because you don't care. Life is good, you know. You have the love of your life, or you have like your babies and like tons of money or whatever, you know, you're not going to look for God, right? So this is how they do it. They kind of bring you down a bit so that you can, you know, you go looking for solace, or you go looking for a connection. But I feel because you've learned all the lessons, it's like now you're kind of coming, it's like now you're allowed to see through the veil. You're allowed to see, I just feel like things are going to be very, you're just going to be able to see things very easily. You may start having visions. You're also going to be able to see very clearly what you want for yourself. There's the crown chakra. You definitely have, your crown chakra is like wide open. Oh, there you go. It's actually, yeah, see, it is kind of the, it's the color, it's sort of the color of the crown chakra, sort of. Not exactly, but okay. There was supposed to be, for some of you, this period of isolation, because you have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is all about fate, right? So I feel like for some of you, you have been alone for a while. You may have been, you know, it may be like you've been single for a while, or you've physically been keeping yourself away from other people or something like this. Or they may have kind of imposed some solitude on you, but you're coming out of that now because it's time. It's the right time. I just get this really strong message that they needed you to follow your inner knowledge, like your inner self. Like, that's the third eye chakra opening up when the inner you is like doing, is you know, leading the show. I'm sorry I can't talk. It's Mercury retrograde shadow. Like, I'm a Gemini, I can't talk. Yeah. I've forgotten what I was saying there. God. Okay, you have the Death card, release, so that's very nice. This has come out underneath the Five of Wands, challenging times. So it's time for the challenging times are done. Okay, this is a brand new beginning coming in for you. And again, I know you don't want to hear it, but it had to happen because there's something that you're supposed to be teaching other people from these lessons that you've learned. Like, they wanted your spiritual gifts to start flowing. There may be some recognition for you, like some of you may start a social media or a business that's going to do really well. But yeah, like with the Death card, you know, in the tarot, like the death has to happen so that the sun can come out. So I just feel like you're shedding this past energy, like all the stuff that you've been through. You're just shedding it now. Can you clarify this Hierophant, please? It's going to take off very fast. I don't think you realize how fast it's going to take off as well. You have the Eight of Wands here, success and growth, and it's underneath this Hierophant. So for those of you, I feel like some of you may actually be like primary school teachers or high school teachers, or you're going to teach a class. You might have a YouTube channel or a Twitter or something where you're sharing your knowledge, or like a business. You know, like you might, I don't know, maybe you're going to teach Reiki or something. Or you don't have to make money from it necessarily. Like it could be like you're going to head a community group, or you're going to head a spiritual group. But you will be recognized for what you're doing, I think, reasonably fast. There's a lot of fast energy in this reading. There's going to be a lot of success and growth. Whatever this teaching thing is that you're doing, it's going to take off very fast. You're going to have a lot of success with it. It's something to do with communication. and you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the High Priestess. Listen here. You're gonna have to, this is like a little extra message here. You will be working hard at this, okay? But you're gonna make a name for yourself in this pretty quick. Because it's a self-mastery. You're coming, it's your skill. This is a skill that you've spent a lifetime mastering. You may not even know what it is yet. Don't worry, it'll come to you. This is all of it. It's something that you're really good at. You're really, really good at this, whatever it is. You will have to work hard, but like I said, you're going to make a name for yourself. It may take up a lot of your time for a while. You know, you may find yourself very, very focused on it. You're going to be very, very... I feel like it's something to do. Jeez, Pisces, you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. I want to say... like for those of you, maybe you have a YouTube channel or something, right? And it doesn't have that many subscribers. That's going to change. Like if it's something spiritually based, that's going to change. For example, if that's what it is, I think it's going to take off very, very fast. There's been some kind of period of preparation here. Yeah, this is something to do with like your knowledge of the other side. Like it's something to do with your psychic gifts. Okay, clarify, well, give us another card for the Four of Pentacles, please. Open up. The crown chakra. Look, that's just what I was talking about. See how she's, you know, got her hands above her head, and remember I was saying it's like the crown chakra? And then you have the crown chakra. So this is... you know, I don't know why you were a little closed off before. It could just be that your crown chakra wasn't fully open yet or something. But, you know, like I was saying, the crown chakra is all about like the interconnectedness of all things. So maybe before you were kind of like, oh, I don't understand. Like, I think I'm a really good psychic. I don't know why my YouTube business hasn't taken off. Or like I've started this, excuse me, like Reiki business. I don't understand why it's not taken off. I know I'm good at it. You're going to understand soon why there had to be a delay, I think. Because there was a reason behind the delay. And you're going to figure out what that is. Because that's what the crown, like when the crown chakra is open, it's like you start to understand why this had to happen, because it leads to this, 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 and this. Like everything is connected. There's a reason behind everything, because it's not... yeah, for example, right, just off the top of my head, like say you're waiting for a romantic partner to come towards you, right? And you're like, oh my god, this person's a dick, they're so selfish, like it's taking so long, blah blah blah. But what you don't understand is that it's not just about you, which I'm not trying to insult you, but it's just that's just how it is. It's not just about you. There's other things that needs to fall into place first, because the other person will be learning lessons as well. The people that they're involved with will be learning lessons as well. You know what I mean? There's like a whole series of connected things that need to fall into place before the timing is perfect. So I feel like maybe that's something you're going to realize. If that's something you've been wondering, or you know, I just see like there's been a lot of challenging times for you. And you maybe have been alone for a while, and you're going to start to see why. Like it was so you could develop these gifts. Yeah, your crown chakra is going to be really open, getting a lot of synchronicities, like a lot of synchronicities. Like maybe every time you look at the clock, you're going to be like, oh, it says like a mirrored number. It's like a 1212 or like a 11111 or something. That was too many ones, right? Yeah. But also the crown chakra is about having faith in spirit, but also having faith in other people. So I feel like maybe there's some of that coming in too. Like maybe for a while you kind of lost faith in spirit, or you lost faith in other people. Let's see if any of these want to come out now. But yeah, your crown chakra is opening up. Looks like your third eye is quite open as well. You have the Magician. You are going to create something. Excuse me. The Nine of Pentacles here as well. This can talk about your own business. You may own your own business. And it's the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Magician here. So it kind of looks like you're about to create something here. Some of you are going to create your own business. But you're manifesting. This is like your reward coming in now. Oh, okay, that's why. The Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, they want you to know there's love coming in as well, okay? But I'm going to come back to that, Spirit. Yeah, you're manifesting the life that you want at the moment. This is your reward, okay? This is what they want you to know. Your rewards are coming in now. Page of Pentacles, you may be learning something. You may be about to learn a new skill or learn how to market your skills. Yeah. The Magician as well is all about kind of you've learned your lessons, you're ready, you have everything you need now. Because some of you are going to be in the spotlight in some way. Because the Hierophant can also talk about being a manager or being someone that people look up to in that way. Like, it's definitely, you're someone that's going to be communicating knowledge that's coming from the other side. And people are going to listen to you. I mean, that could still be a manager in your current job or something. But yeah, with the Magician, like, you've learned your lessons, you have everything you need now to shine and move forward. Yep, you have new beginnings, it's time. So underneath the Three of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, the Fate card, you have the Judgment. You have Judgment card, new beginnings. So it's time for new beginnings to come in, okay? I do feel there's some kind of calling for a lot of you that you're being called to. Talked myself into a corner there. There's some kind of calling, but you're starting a whole new life here. Yeah, finding your purpose. Again, you know, the Judgment card, it talks about, like it says here, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So I feel like you're going to understand why you had to be alone for a while, or like why you had to go through these challenging times. There's a strong message coming through. There is a lot of purple in this reading. Your third eye and your crown chakra are wide open, which means messages from Spirit, tapping into your inner wisdom all over the place. I feel like I want to go into a different deck. Okay, I'm going to get some of these bad boys. And I'm also going to pull one of these. What else for Pisces, please? Some of you may be starting to remember past lives or something. If you've been getting a lot of Reiki treatments done, that might be coming through for some of you. You have the Horse. Care for others and let them be free. I feel like some of you are about to meet your unicorns. Now, what I'm about to say is a little out there, okay? It's a little woo-woo. But everybody has a dragon. And everybody has a unicorn, okay? They come to you when the time is right. And I feel that this is your time now. I really feel very strongly that your gifts, your psychic gifts, are about to go through the roof. Like, they're about to really expand. I think they're just wanting to give you a heads up here. Yeah, things are about to kick off for you because you have the Pisces, my camera cut out. You have the Snake card here and you have the Owl as well. So this Snake card talks about something is about to happen, okay? Your psychic gifts may, like, they may literally develop overnight or within a matter of weeks or something like this. You're going to start getting a lot of messages very, very quickly, okay? Don't freak out. You're supposed to get them, okay? This is your destiny. Oh, what's this? Okay, no. There's been something to do with a love affair. or something like this. You have the Venusians and you have the shadow self. You may well have a love coming in. There's a love that's wanting to come in here, but in order for them to come in, you have to release the past. I feel you may have been doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of kind of ruminating recently about things that have happened in your past, but I feel like you're coming to, because you see what it was leading to, you're kind of almost making your peace with it now. I mean, I'm not saying that you're going to immediately forgive everything that's been done and everything that's happened, but I feel like you're getting there, like you're starting to, because there's something here with the shadow self. There's like maybe a partnership that happened in the past that really affected you. It could still be going on. Maybe someone that you thought was a soulmate, and they triggered your shadow self. Okay, so a lot of you met this person, it didn't work out, and it essentially triggered some stuff that needed healing in you, okay? But I feel like there's a connection from your past that you're releasing, okay? And this person may have made you feel very defensive because of the way they treated you, but you're releasing that now. What else for Pisces, please? Yeah, okay. Bear with me, I'm about to get a little woo-woo on your ass. So you have the mantis beings here. Now, the mantis beings often appear when they're generally known as the overseers, okay? And usually what happens, they kind of stay out of sight. They don't visit people very much, but they tend to kind of pop up when you're first really strongly developing your psychic gifts. So for some of you, you may see them, okay? Some of you may not, okay? But you know, if you see them, don't worry, okay? There's nothing. They're not there to hurt you, okay? You might dream about them or something like that, but these people, like the mantis beings, they may just be in your energy because they're just kind of becoming aware that your gifts are expanding. This is when they show up, okay? But yeah, you yourself, you're kind of showing up in the world as this like elusive kind of teacher with like a lot of knowledge. You know, you're very, very connected to the other side. People are going to see you as something of an enigma. You're going to get a lot of respect. People are going to be looking up to you a lot because you're so good at whatever this is you're teaching. And I do feel like for a lot of you, this is to do with like your spiritual gifts in some way or healing. But like I said, it could be like you're a teacher, or you're teaching a class about something. Whatever it is, you're very, very good at it. People are very aware that you have a lot of knowledge and they're going to be listening to you very intently. This is why something's going to take off very, very quickly, okay? And you have, I kind of feel like I just dropped that one. Let me just get one more. Put one down here for me, Spirit, please. See how he's wearing the purple cloak as well? Like that purpley colour, it's all about the third eye. And you have the Andromedans. Just gonna take one. You have the Andromedans. This is my favourite card in the deck. I love this one even more than the Venusians Lovers one. Autonomy, free will, manifestation. You may be an Andromedan starseed for some of you. Like if you're particularly drawn to like freedom and like not living within societal rules, and you don't like following rules and all this kind of stuff, you may have at some point been an Andromedan. This reading is getting super woo-woo, but I feel like Pisces, you're good with it, right? I hope. you're getting a lot. The Andromedans are like, I think they're like 9th dimensional, or possibly even I'm not sure, maybe higher. They're very, very advanced. I believe they are one of the most advanced races in the entire, in our universe. In all, I don't know. They're very, very advanced. They have a lot of knowledge. Yeah, you're going to be getting a lot of information through your crown chakra, okay? You may be finding that you're drawn to sacred geometry, like the Merkaba or Metatron's cube. This may be something that you start engaging with. Like, you may find your third eye is going to be wide open. But you may find that you start working with some of the sacred geometry. You're going to be getting a lot of information that not many people are privy to. And it is because your crown chakra is so open, okay? What's really important is, if this is something that you've just started, it's important to take time to understand what's coming from the ego and what's coming from your higher self. Meditation is the best way to do that, and practice. But it's also really important for you to not poo-poo messages that you're getting through, okay? Because, for example, you may get a really, I don't know, you may just get a message about something to do with, I don't know, for example, your starseed origins or something like that. And you may be like, whoa, like, I don't know where that came from. Don't question it, okay? Especially if it comes through meditation. Because you're getting a lot more information than other people. Like, especially, I don't know, if you do tarot readings or something like that, just for example, and some information comes through, just say it. Because it's often the little things that people need to hear, right? Like, if you listen to mediums, that's what they always say. Like, you know, you could be mediums. Some of you guys could be mediums, but you know, when you listen to mediums, they're like, I always say the little things because that's what means things to people. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, like this person came through, like they use they use Vaseline so much, or they said to you, like, make sure you're, you know, drinking your Horlicks at night or something like that. And that's like the thing that you're like, oh my god, like that person always used to say, like, do you want a Horlicks at night? Or do you know what I mean? You have pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of the divine. Literally what I was just saying, okay? So if you're getting ideas and you're getting messages coming through, like, don't poo-poo them, okay? You're getting them for a reason. You're supposed to have them. And it's okay that other people don't get them, because you're very, very open. Or you will be soon if this has not happened yet, okay? I think a lot of you guys are going to see your unicorn soon. Like, for those of you that have not already seen your unicorn. Some of you guys are channels. Like, properly, I think you might be starting to channel. The solution to your problem is forgiveness. Allow it to happen. So there's, yeah, literally what I've been saying. I feel like you may have got a bit stuck at some point, being like, I don't understand this. Like, I don't understand why all this challenging stuff happened to me. Like, I don't understand why I'm being, like, punished. I don't understand why I always have to be alone and everything has to be so hard. You know, you may have lost faith in a specific person. You may have lost faith in spirit. You know, which is easy to do when something, you know, when they take something away from you that you really wanted. That at the time, your ego is like, no, that's the thing that I want. That's the thing that's going to make my life better. And spirit goes, nope, you're not having that. You know, and you don't understand why yet. It can make you lose your faith, right? But I feel like you're coming to a point now where you're like, oh, okay, like I see why you did this. still kind of mad at you, but like I see why you did it, Spirit. Because like what I have, I feel like you're coming to the realization that you're like, okay, so what I have now, this connection with Spirit is so amazing, like I wouldn't trade this for anything. You may be forgiving this, I do feel like it's a lover or like a romantic partner for some of you. Because I also feel like you're kind of being reborn, like you're getting back to your true self. And your true self is very powerful, Pisces. I just want to say that. A fresh start is coming. What did I just say? A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas. Also, that's a lotus flower, so you're very, very blessed. You know, Spirit wants you to know that you're just blessed. They're always with you. The lotus flower is so beautiful. I love it. So you definitely have like, there's like a whole new beginning coming in here. They're bringing you new opportunities. They want you to really listen. They are giving you some kind of ideas. Okay, it could be an idea for a business or a YouTube channel or a course that you want to take. Or maybe like some of you have been like, oh my God, I want to teach. Pay attention to your ideas because they're from the divine. They're from Spirit. Okay, they've given you these ideas, these thoughts that you're having. They're not coming to you by accident. You are very connected. You have cleansed. So there's something here about you're being cleansed of some kind of past romantic experience. You know, but I feel like this is maybe the thing that got you into spirituality, which is often the way that they do it, right? Yeah, holy ish. You have Fortune has just come out here. And sorry, can you see that? It takes forever for these to focus. You have Fortune over the Teach, Eight of Wands, Success and Growth, and Mantis Beings column. Whatever this job is, like whatever this thing is you're gonna do, it's gonna make you a lot of money, okay? Give me one for here. Do I need one? No. Let's go into, okay. Yeah, this is healing is wanted to come out here as well, okay? You definitely have some healing going on. Like healing of like, you know, I think you're just really forgiving like people, you know, maybe this past person, or like I said, maybe you were kind of annoyed at Spirit for a while because you didn't really see the end game. Because down here we're just going, oh cool, so you're just gonna take that away, yeah. Cool, that seems fair, but you don't see the end game yet, and for some reason they don't like to tell you, you know, I guess because we'll mess it up if we know. And you have choices. When you worry about decisions, it means that that's literally what I was just saying. Thank you. When you worry about decisions, it means that your mind is trying to control your life, and that results in choices made from your ego. So the ego has kind of been, because I think something was taken away, some kind of love was taken away, but it was done to trigger your shadow self so you could heal it, okay? You may have felt some kind of shame from this person breaking up with you or leaving. You may have been in denial about it a little bit. You may be finally dealing with some emotions about this person. This person's going to try and get back in though, I think, maybe. Because there's a little person kind of down here at this window, right? I feel like maybe, you know, I don't know if they'll actually come back, but I think they want you to know that there's regret on this person's part, okay? The person that you were dealing with, they had a lot of issues, okay, that they needed to deal with. That's just something they want you to know. But yeah, you know, because I think the ego's been very much like, I don't understand why you took this person away, or like why all these terrible things have happened. I think there's been like a lot of worrying going on, and you've finally kind of given up and just given in to Spirit, you know, rather than trying to fight them. And they're saying you don't really need to worry about choices in your life. But, you know, listen very carefully to these ideas that they're giving you, because there's something here with teaching that you're supposed to do, okay? Do not act from foolish impulse, rather from divinely prompted inspiration. So you're definitely getting like these ideas, this inspiration coming in, okay? Become still and attuned to your soul. Ask your angels for guidance and help. Then from your point of deep inner stillness, make your choices easily and spontaneously. Affirmation, I choose for my highest good. I'm going to get some of these. I don't see really anything about love in here, Pisces, really. You do have this Venusians card. It doesn't mean love is not coming. But there's something, they very, very strongly want you to focus on this business that you're doing, or this teaching thing at the moment. What else for Pisces, please? I'm going to pull some tarot for love at the end just to see what comes out, okay? Oh my god, look. Forgive yourself. It wasn't your fault. So there's actually this forgiveness, maybe about forgiving yourself for whatever this is. You know, because when people treat us badly, we get into this position and we're like, I can't believe I fell for this. Like, I should have known. You know, I don't know why I wasted like 2 years of my life with this person, or 10 years, or however long. You know, I should have seen it coming, blah, blah, blah. No, it was a lesson. It would have happened anyway. Like, you were destined to go through these lessons. This is the thing. When you start to see it in this manner, things become a lot easier to deal with, because it's not just you sitting going, oh my god, I screwed up my life. I wasted 20 years on this loser. You know what I mean? Or something like this. You become much more empowered, because you're like, no, this was a lesson. It was destined to happen. Like, these things are written before you get here, that you're going to meet this person and you're going to have this relationship and blah, blah, blah. Because it was meant to trigger this shadow work in you, so that you could become this like spiritual gangster that you're moving into. And you have, your intuition is on point. So there's something here about forgiving yourself. And I think maybe forgiving spirit, forgiving the other person. You take it how it resonates, okay? Unexpected news coming. I just think, I don't know, there's something's coming in, like new opportunities, a fresh start. This business or the job or whatever is going to take off very quickly. That was just a card that said no, so I don't know what that means. I'm going to take that away. What else for Pisces, please? You have, it might happen in a different way. So I don't know what it is you're thinking about, but maybe something is going to happen in a slightly different way than you thought it would be. You have to relax and stop worrying. That's the second time they've given you that. Excuse me. Stop trying to save people who hurt you. So this is one of your lessons. You know, enough said. I don't know what else to say about that. It's pretty clear. And I'm going to pull a few cards for any love coming in for Pisces. Oh, there they are. There's your person. So this could be, I'm not going to delve into this one too much, because I feel like this is, I feel like this relates to a past person, so I don't want to confuse the energy. I feel like it's, because it came out with the shadow self card, I feel like it's, you met someone in the past that, like a love affair that triggered shadow work in you, okay? But you have someone, they're very slow. It's taken them a while to get here, okay? Knight of Pentacles, they're very, very stable. They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Six of Pentacles, this person could be your boss. They could be a customer, the place that you work. They could be your manager. They're very, very generous. They may even want to take care of you in some way. It's going to be a very healing relationship. I just feel, because like your reading is so much about this like your psychic gifts and like forgiveness and this new business or this new community project you're doing. Yeah, they wanted you to know, this reading is very much about, like, they want you to know that it's time to stop thinking about the past, like things that have happened in the past. Like, yes, things have hurt in the past, but it's done now. You know, it's time to move into this place of like, and I know it's hard, but it does actually make it easier when you get into a place of being like, okay, so it wasn't just a random sequence of events. There was an order, there was a structure, it was supposed to happen. I couldn't have avoided it, right? Because I just think that it helps. That's the way that I look at it, and I feel like it helps me a lot, because otherwise I'm just like, oh my god, I wasted my life. So yeah, that's just a little message. They want you to know that that part of you is gone. You may very well have a commitment coming in here. There's a commitment, because we're talking about love now. There's a commitment that for a lot of you, it's you're gonna live with this person or marry this person that wants to come in that you are kind of suspicious of, okay? And it's because you went through this thing in the past, okay? You had a heavy burden in the past with the 10 of Wands, right? But it's time to release that, because there's someone new that wants to come in. This person could be a Sagittarius. A lot of Wands energy. They could be a fire sign, or it could have like a fiery chart, like a fire rising. They're gonna inspire you though. 2 of Wands. So many Wands. 10 of Cups. Okay, so you've definitely, I feel like a lot of you were in some kind of long-term commitment in the past. This is going to be, you have to decide if you want this commitment, okay? There's a commitment that wants to come in here. Like, there's this opportunity that's going to come in. But I think you have to decide if you want it, because you've been in some kind of long-term commitment in the past, or something that you thought was going to turn into a long-term commitment. So now you're suspicious of this, right? Because the last one didn't work out. But it's really important for you to, I'm going to keep saying it, it's really important for you to understand it didn't not work out because you messed up. It wasn't supposed to work out, right? 9 of Cups. So it's time now to release that 10 of Wands that you've been carrying around in terms of love. Yeah, this person, they're coming in to send you a message, alright? This could be someone you already know, you know? But it's not an ex. It's a different energy from the ex, okay? But they're very stable. They might be very slow moving, but I feel like you're maybe about to get a message from this person if you already know them. It could be a Virgo, very supportive, very loving energy. Tell me more about this person coming in for Pisces. Who's this person? My camera cut out, Pisces. So you have this 4 of Cups here. They're going to come in and offer you this cup of love. Make sure you don't miss the opportunity, because you're still thinking about the past, all right? Tell me about this person coming in for Pisces. Two of Cups. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it there, Pisces, because there's not... You're not going to get it clearer than that, okay? Because look at this. You have the 5 of Cups with the 2 of Cups. Look, it's supposed to happen, okay? With the 4 of Cups, they're saying don't miss this, right? This is a God-given opportunity coming in. Don't miss this because you're focused on the past, which is these 3 cups here. And see how he's got the 2 cups behind him? Don't be so focused on what happened in the past that you miss the 2 of Cups that's coming in. You might have got cheated on with the 3 of Cups, you know, something like this. But this is a soulmate coming in for you. You may not see this person coming. You may already know them. Sorry, I got distracted there because like there's just this very cool, like, someone's here, right? They're here. I don't know who it is, but Yeah, you have a soulmate coming in here. It's probably your soulmate. So that's the message. You know, the Two of Cups here is, sorry, this energy is distracting me. It's, you know, the Two of Cups is they're going to feel like a friend, okay, but it's love. It's love coming in. You know, you guys want the same things. You're going to think the same. They're going to be very, very sweet. The connection is just going to become closer and closer the more time that you spend with each other, okay? So that all of this was supposed to happen so that you could get to where you are now, because you're supposed to in turn teach other people now, okay? So I hope that was a helpful reading, Pisces. Many, many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you enjoyed it and it resonated. I would appreciate that a lot. And don't forget to check out my new channel, How to Train Your Caterpillar, if you feel like doing that. I would also appreciate that a lot. Many blessings, Pisces. Love and light.